Population growth in Egypt has been decreasing by 0.1% annually since 2014. Authorities are hoping that it would reach 1.5% by 2030. Still, reaching 119 million is quite alarming for a country facing economic hardships. In 2016, the population growth rate reached 2.3%.
The economic growth rate must be double the average population growth rate, and for the people to feel the prosperity, the economic growth must be 3 times bigger. So for Egypt, we must have about 7 to 8% of GDP growth.
Last year, Egypt's GDP was 3.9%, which means that most citizens are feeling immense economic pressure, and without birth control, economic reforms won't be felt. The core of Egypt's population crisis is here, the rural. Residents here are the poorest in the country, the most illiterate, and birth rates are incredibly high. This is Kafr Ammar, a village 80 kilometers south Cairo. It's part of a region of the country known as Upper Egypt that extends till Sudan. 25% of Egyptians live here. However, they give birth to 40% of newborns annually.
When I got married, we did not learn about contraceptive. I didn't know, unlike now. The government people are always talking to people about it.
Mahrouky Abdu is a mother to 10 children, 4 girls and 6 boys. The eldest is 20 years old. Her house is made up of 2 rooms, 1 bedroom and this seatless living room, where they spend most of their day. According to the UN, the poverty line is $2 a day per person, which means a family like this one should earn $720 a month. But when her husband used to work, he only earned $150, which made the parents give up on many essentials for their children. I've asked the 5 youngest children who used to go to school. Only 3 raised their hands. Now, no one goes.
We no longer go to school. My parents cannot afford it. I wish I could continue going to school like all the other girls. I wish I could work, but not in the field under the sun. It's too hot.
We need to establish at least 2,000 big capacity schools to accommodate 1,000 new students each. But because we do not have the ability to build this number, we're suffering from having overcrowded public schools and in return poorer education. Ideally, we must build 1 million houses. That too cannot happen, so real estate prices are increasing and more families live in the same house and so on.
To help their family, kids' labor is common here. A child could work all day long and earn as little as $2 a day. Another option mothers like Mahrouky resort to is to send their minor daughters away for marriage. Lately, the Egyptian government has realized that Upper Egypt must get proper awareness about population growth. It created a free hotline for inquiries and programs for influencing women and religious figures so they'd be able to teach others about birth control. That's beside development.
The country is focusing on Upper Egypt to establish projects which will create job opportunities so that people can make an honorable living instead of giving birth to new children, so that these kids could work and become a source of income to the household.
But for Mahrouky, it's too late now. She's learned the lesson the hard way.
I would tell my kids never to do what I did. They must only bring few children according to their capabilities. I don't want them to suffer like I am now. I am very tired of that living. It got worse when my husband used to work. We didn't complain at first, but after his accident, we've suffered. When my daughters got married, we took loans to buy their marriage supplies, and now we are in debt.
Adel, Mahrouky, CGTN, Kafr Ammar, Egypt.